This is the year of ancient mysteries. In case you forgot, this is the year of ancient mysteries. And, you know, I was just thinking the new year is coming up. We've got just a couple months to go until the new year. And I got to start thinking about what next year is going to be. And what if next year is the year of Bazinga? That's right. We're bringing Bazinga back. Now, the television program where this came from has been off the air for a few years, but what if Bazinga came back? Everyone loved Bazinga. Now, I didn't watch the show, so I don't really know the context in which it was said. I don't really know what the word is meant to convey. Bazinga. But, I guess that's for finding out next year. The year of Bazinga. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today. A perfect 72 degrees out. We're playing Star Wars Rogue Squadron on the Nintendo 64. Star Wars Rogue Squadron on the N64. I was thinking about playing a GameCube Star Wars game today, but then I realized it was the only one I had left was Rogue Squadron 2. And I had not yet played Rogue Squadron 1 on the on stream. So that's what we're going to do. It's a Factor 5 game. They really pushed the technical envelope on this system, so I'm very excited to check this out. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing all right. Hope things are going well for you. Lucas, thank you for the 5 Canadian. I loved Henry Unbound. I'm glad you liked it. I was worried it would have a negative reaction because, you know, there's no dialogue or anything. It's a pretty short video. I was very busy this month, so the larger projects I had been planning just didn't come together, but. And I've got another little thing coming out later this month too. It's just kind of showing off the 2000s and 2010s Hot Topic merch for Charlie the Unicorn. I've taken photographs of it all. I've documented it all. And then that's coming out this month. But this was the monthly video, so. But people seem to like it, so I'm. Job complete. Brad, thank you for the $4.99. R.I.P. Henry. And whatever, but his anatomy was upsetting and gross. What else is it supposed to look like? I guess I feel like the series that started. I might be wrong on this. There might have been a precursor, but I feel like the series that started the reimagining the Thomas the Tank Engine universe as a horror series was Shed 17, which I watched years and years ago. And spoilers for Shed 17, I guess. I seem to remember, like, in that series, inside Thomas was like a living skeleton. I think it was like a living, screaming skeleton, which was very good. It's great stuff. Take a sip of my green tea here. It was cute. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. Oh, I went to the dentist today. Oh, freaking Quentin, thank you for the $4.99. Bother! This just isn't Sir Topham Hatt's day. It certainly isn't. God, Sir Topham Hatt is a scoundrel, isn't he? That's a real so-and-so, a real son of a gun. Oh, I just can't stand Sir Topham Hatt. I just do not like Sir Topham Hatt. For anyone who is unfamiliar with what the video I made today was about, there is a series of children's books about these train characters that got turned into a children's television program called Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. I think it's still going, but it's all like CG now. It used to be done with these intricate models and these like toy electronic trains and stuff. It was a wonderfully inventive and imaginative program. CG can't quite capture the magic of the original, but there is a little bit of a creepy quality to the fact that these trains have these gray faces on the front of them. But the original series, there is an episode, and this is actually one of the very first stories that... Let me see. What was the author's name? Make sure. Wilbert Awdry. Wilbert Awdry, one of the very first stories that he wrote was about a train named Henry. And this was adapted in the original series as the sad story of Henry. And in the sad story of Henry, it's raining. I'm gonna play a little clip here. There's Henry.
Once, an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain. It went into a tunnel and squeaked through its funnel and wouldn't come out again.
Yeah, so Henry just doesn't want to get wet. He's worried it's gonna ruin his paint. Ringo, yeah, that's Ringo Starr from the Beatles, by the way. he's worried that it's gonna ruin his paint, and so Mr. Topham Hatt, this son of a gun, comes down to force him to work. He's like, you're gonna get moving, and Henry's like, no, I will not work in this weather. And it's supposed to be like a vanity story, but really it's just this son of a gun who manages it. I think I don't remember if this guy literally owns the railways or if he just manages it. But look at this guy. Look at this son of a gun. And so he's demanding that Henry gets back to work, and Henry doesn't want to. And what ends up happening is Sir Topham Hatt is like,
"We shall take away your rails," he said, "and leave you here for always and always and always."
and they do.
Took up the old rails and built a wall in front of him so that Henry couldn't get out of the tunnel anymore.
God. A cask of Monteliago, the train. And the way it ends is like his fire goes out. His fire goes out, and his paint gets ruined anyway because of the soot and stuff in the cave, and he just sees the other trains passing by, making fun of him.
And Gordon would say, "Poop, poop, poop, serves you right." Poor Henry had no steam to answer. His fire had gone out. Sudden dirt from the tunnel had spoilt his lovely green paint and red stripes anyway. He wondered if he would ever be allowed to pull trains again. But I think he deserved his punishment. Don't you?
No! No! The end. I don't think so. I don't think he deserved his punishment. No, I don't. That's what my my video was based on today. So the original story in this in the TV version, Henry is not trapped there forever. He does he does learn his lesson to work without complaining. to work without complaint for Sir Top of Hat, and is allowed to leave. This story is like so donked up that in the American version, which is voiced by Ringo Starr, is replaced by George Carlin. George Carlin is the voiceover. It completely changes the story. George Carlin's voiceover. They rewrite it. So Sir Top of Hat is like, well, if you want to hang out in this tunnel here, that's no problem. For your own safety, we're gonna put up a little wall to make sure no other trains accidentally bump into you. But as soon as you want to come out, just let us know. It's such a like dramatic rewrite of like trying to make this okay. We're walling you up for your safety, but you can come out at any point. But yeah, the original British version was that, and in fact, the Henry getting out wasn't originally part of the plan. The writer of the story, this was one of the first stories that he wrote in this series, and he had just written Henry as the train that gets locked up forever in a tunnel. His story was just this train gets locked up and never gets out. And then when he was looking for a publisher, the publisher was like, "This is great. We should add one more story where Henry gets out, though. You should let Henry out." We should... That train that gets locked up forever in a tunnel, you should let that train out. There should be one more story where the train is released. And that is the reason the train comes out. Because otherwise, it would not have been published. Yeah. Well, that's that. Time to play some Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Biographies.
Wedge Antilles, born on Corellia, had a hard life growing up. His parents were freighter pilots, killed trying to save a space station when Wedge was young. He's got a natural ability to lead, and I wouldn't be surprised if someday Wedge became a rogue leader, but he'd much rather be flying missions than attending parades. An excellent pilot, Wedge saved my life at the Death Star, and I owe him. I expect to see Wedge do great things for the Rebellion.
What happened to Wedge? Is Wedge okay? How's Wedge doing? Is Wedge still around? How's old Wedge?
Dak is one of the newer, younger pilots, and I don't know him as well. He replaced Biggs after the Battle of Yavin, and is showing promise as an X-Wing pilot. He's still new, though, but what he lacks in experience, he makes up in enthusiasm. He sort of reminds me of myself back when all I wanted was a little excitement and a chance to take on the Empire.
Alright, Dak Rolter. Dak Rolter. Dak Rolter. Dak Rolter. Dak Dak Rolter, baby.
Hobby is the skeptic of Rogue Group. He doesn't warm up quickly to new ideas, but he never challenges the authority of his superiors. Hobby just does most of his thinking on the inside. You never hear from him unless he has something absolutely crucial to say. He originally trained at the Imperial Academy with Biggs and Porkins, and he jumped ship at the same time they did too. Since then, he's been working in the Solar System, running guns, but now he's been chosen to fly with Rogue Squadron.
I like that this guy didn't have a space-sounding name, so he's just like, call me Hobby instead of Derek. Don't call me Derek, please. Call me Hobby. I know my name tag says Derek. I know it says Derek on it, but please call me Hobby.
Zev is a little older than the rest of us.
That's
He's
a
probably
space
got a few
name,
stories
Zev.
to tell, but he keeps pretty quiet. He joined up some time ago after the Empire killed his parents for secretly supplying the rebellion. Since then, he's been a great asset, once holding off 3 TIE fighters while an Alliance transport fled into hyperspace.
My God. 3 TIE fighters.
I've only seen Jansen truly happy when he was manning the guns of a Y-Wing or Snowspeeder. He's a gunner, first and foremost. Wedge
And a
swears by his
depressed one.
accuracy and knack for hitting small-moving targets, like TIE fighters. Jansen always has a short temper, though. Many is the time we've had to pull him out of a cantina fight, but I would trust him with my life.
All right, Wes Jansen. Wes Jansen. Oh, there's elite rogues. Who's the elites? Oh, it's just high scores. Okay. It's just high scores, everyone. Game settings. Auto roll on, auto level on, free camera on, crosshairs on, high resolution, yeah, sure. We got the RAM expansion pack. We could run at a high resolution, baby. Controller settings. How do these controls work? Alright, switch view. Brakes and roll. Brakes. Look around. Fire secondary. Special. Fire mode. Alright. Thrust. Oh, they've all got different settings. Maybe I want Wedge's settings. Oh yeah, look at this. The hobbies are the only ones that have brakes and thrust right next to each other. Do I want that though? No, I probably don't. We'll just stick with Luke. Luke Sky Guy. Select game. Oh yeah, I don't want any of these. Erase whatever's here. Yeah, erase them all. Are you really sure? Yes. Let's get rid of all of these then. Oh no, I selected it. Son of a gun. Delete all these saves. These aren't mine. Says whoever owned this game before I picked it up at a used video game store. Alright. New game. Enter name. Wah? Are you sure? I am sure, yes. Wah? Ambush at Moss Isley.
Over Moss Isley with Wedge Antilles, but keep your eyes open for any suspicious activity.
Wedge Antilles. It is extremely impressive what Factor 5 was able to do. Like, this is all very slick. And just looking at like the graphics here, this very much looks a generation ahead. It's incredible. Good work, Factor 5. X-Wing.
Incom T-65 X-Wing is the fighter that killed the Death Star. Almost perfect balance of speed, maneuverability, and defensive shields makes this the fighter of choice for Rogue Squadron, except when the mission profile disallows it. In addition to 4 blaster cannons, the X-Wing can carry a number of proton torpedoes.
Well,
It's powered by 4 fuselage thrust engines that requires an onboard astromech droid for peak performance.
Look at this
The
stuff.
Snowspeeder, modified with armor plating, stronger outboard laser cannons, and a harpoon tow cable for the rear gunner, is not a true flight craft, but a repulsor craft, so the flight ceiling is quite low. It hugs the ground well and is also quite maneuverable, but the addition of deflector shields was deemed costly and time-consuming, so watch yourself. The controls are quite similar to the X-Wing, so don't worry about additional training.
I won't. You have anything to
The
say?
A-Wing is the fastest fighter we
Okay, you
have,
do.
capable of matching a TIE interceptor in speed. Twin J-77 Event Horizon engines power the craft, and twin blaster cannons provide offensive weaponry. However, what we gain in speed, we lose in defense. The deflector shield capability is significantly less than the X-Wing, so make sure you use your speed to dodge lasers rather than relying on shields. The A-Wing also carries a limited number of missiles.
Okay, and what's... Oh, Y-Wing.
The Y-Wing is the workhorse of the Rebel fleet. Not quick or flashy, but it gets the job done. The armor on this ship is extensive. The shields will protect you from just about anything, which is good, because you won't be going anywhere fast. The Y-Wing is used mainly as a bomber, because it can carry a heavy payload of missiles, torpedoes, and bombs. The other important weapon is the topside ion cannon, which rather than destroying a target, can disable it for later capture. Our cannons have a computer-assisted auto.
Kinda wanna try the
feature,
Y-Wing.
so don't forget that when you're in the heat of battle.
V-Wing? My god.
This is a new craft, fast, light, and unpredictable. The V-Wing carries 2 blaster cannons.
Maybe I want
that
the
can be fired
V-Wing.
at a normal rate or in the rapid fire position. Rapid fire is useful for strafing ground targets, but it overloads the cooling units and can often cause...
Alright. think we're back. I think we're coming back. YouTube stopped accepting the stream for a second. I think we're back. I think we're here again. That was very strange. My internet was fine, but YouTube is like, no thank you. OBS was like, yeah, YouTube stopped accepting the stream. Check your stream key. Like, no, the stream key is okay. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why that happened. YouTube doesn't want you to know about the top secret V-Wing. YouTube doesn't want you to know about this. Alright, I'm gonna give it another couple seconds just to make sure we're still good. Yeah, YouTube seems to be okay. Now boost! There's others? Oh my god, this looks so weird. You don't have anything to say about the Naboo starfighter? There's maybe too many ships here. Look at this reflection. Back before reflections made sense. I almost want to pick this one just to see this this cool reflection for the next 10-15 minutes. But no, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Y-Wing, the slow one. The very slow vehicle. Okay, after all this decision making, it doesn't seem like I can actually pick.
The Y-Wing is the workhorse of the rebel fleet.
Doesn't seem like I could actually pick the Y-Wing.
The armor on this ship is extensive.
I guess we're going with the
Shields
X-Wing.
will protect you from just
We're out of here. Star Wars. Chapter 1. The Rebel Opposition. 6 months have passed. Since the Battle of Yavin, the Death Star has been destroyed, but the fight for freedom is far from over. As the war against the Empire rages across the vastness of space, Luke Sky Guy forms the legendary Rogue Squadron from the Rebel Alliance's most skilled X-Wing pilots. Their mission? To defend the struggling Rebel Alliance against a still powerful and battle-hardened Imperial foe, in a last-ditch effort to control the galaxy. Courtney Collings, thank you for the 2 Australian. Y-Wing in your next Happy Meal. Oh, I would love a Y-Wing toy with a little note saying, this is a very slow, clunky craft. You got this toy that sucks. Congratulations. Hey kid, when you're playing with this, make sure to make it go real slow. Kid, don't speed it around. It can't go that fast. You must play with it slowly. If you play with it fast, we're taking it back.
Good. Good morning, Wedge.
My God, look at
The Rogue
this.
Squadron is still back at base, but I thought we could take an early morning run through Beggar's Canyon.
It's like it's real. Incredible.
Luke, I think we've got a problem. Is that my imagination, or are those Imperial probe droids dead ahead? They're attacking, no?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, where are you shooting? I don't really know where we're attacking, but that's okay. Hey, there's some junk over there. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, stop singing that. That's the Imperial song. Boop, 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 boop. Stop it. Oh, sorry, that was a friend. Boop, 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 boop. Yabba dab dabba doo dabba doo. Yabba dab dabba doo dabba doo. Second Shima, I can't tell if you heard me starting Yabba Dabba Doo and wrote that out, or if I've just become that predictable. Is that... Oh no, was that a friend? I might have killed a friend. KJ Zana, thank you for the $2. The film Rebel Without a Cause is now 70 years old. My God, is Rebel Without a Cause still around? Congratulations. 70 years. Did that Rebel really not have a cause? This is my YouTube analysis. Did the Rebel from Rebel Without a Cause have a cause? Or not have a cause? The title would make you think one thing. But perhaps the text of the work can tell us another. I don't really know what I'm doing, but that's okay. R.I.P. James Dean and his spider. Oh, James Dean is alive and well. James Dean is perfectly alive.
Protect the homesteads. Destroy the probe droids.
Sorry. Yeah, James Dean. Here he is. Here's James Dean. Actor James Dean, still alive. It's on cinema.
I'm a star,
Yeah.
and you're a jerk.
Yeah, well,
That's
guess
all.
what? I just looked it up. You'd never won an Academy Award anyways, even if you are James Dean. Get the
I was dead.
get out
I
of
was
here. Get out of here.
James Dean, still alive, still kicking, on cinema. He was Dracula. Oh yeah, he was Dracula, wasn't he? Yeah, James Dean played Dracula in Decker versus Dracula. Oh no, I think I lost. Alright, let's see if we could do this successfully.
Good morning, Wedge. The rest of Rogue Squadron is still back at base, but I thought we could take an early morning run through Baker's Canyon. Luke, I think we've got a problem. Is that my imagination, or are those Imperial probe droids dead ahead? They're attacking home?
Dang it. Alright, we gotta destroy those. Alright, here we go. Decker versus Dracula is my favorite Decker so far, but a bit of a Greg head. Yeah, fellow Greg head here. I love Decker versus Dracula. It really brought the element of film expertise that was missing from the Decker show. Yeah, we gotta blow all these things up. All right. I guess the orange light is bringing us to our next target. At least I hope so, because I'm following it. Perhaps blindly. Perhaps foolishly, but... Well, if only I was in a Y-wing right now. Factor 5. Yeah, they were a great studio. Okay. Couldn't tell if you were joking. I looked up James Dean only to find out he's been dead for 70 years. No, he's secretly alive, and he's on... He was on the On Cinema Oscar special. He did pull a knife on Tim at some point, which was unacceptable behavior from film legend James Dean. Hey, stop it. My God, stop it. Why don't they go down? Did we do it?
We did it! We saved Mos Eisley!
Hooray!
Rogue Squadron. We might make a name for ourselves after all.
All right, I'm hearing. Sorry, I'm hearing some startling things about the man claiming to be James Dean. I don't know if this is true.
Lying to Greg. You've been lying to everybody that watches. And your day of reckoning is coming, friend.
What if we find out that you're...
I'm going to push you down to the ground.
Oh.
I'm going to push you down to the ground. I'm going to step on you, and I'm going to step right on top. I don't care how old you are. Believe me, you don't intimidate me.
What if I just fly away?
Oh, you'll fly away. All right. I'm done with him. I promise you this. When James Dean is revealed to be a fraud, we are going toe-to-toe. And I don't care what everyone thinks is appropriate, but see this? Can you get a close-up of this?
Wow.
That is going to sting.
Yeah, I bet.
Here we go.
Well. Oh, wait.
Let's bring out. Come on out here.
Where we have DNA results.
Mr. This again, if you've ever been watching.
To see Mr. D.
Because I don't want to have to use this.
I don't want you.
Congratulations to you guys for being a part of the Oscar special.
Where's the results?
Keep your distance. Thank you very much. Keep your distance. Because I don't want to have to use this.
Where's the results?
Unknown people like you.
Congratulations to you guys for being a part of the Oscar special.
Cut.
That has also. Oh, you put.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Huh?
Where's the
Just
results?
because you're James Dean doesn't mean I'm going to beat your ass.
I'm not shut.
Okay, I guess the
Don't
results
talk about
are
it.
positive.
I'm not one of those guys.
Okay, I guess it is James Dean. This set of clips is edited all weird, but no, I guess the DNA results show it is James Dean. This was James Dean.
No, I don't care that you're James Dean. Who cares about James Dean? Now, you got something to say?
I have.
All right, yeah, I guess that old man is James Dean. He got DNA tested. It's James Dean, all right. All right.
Escort valuable rebel supplies through dangerous Imperial territory over the humid lands of Barquette.
So the world's first live movie scene. Yeah, we skipped over that, which is the most important thing. Even Tim admits it in the end. Yeah, I mean, you can't dispute what Dr. Sand says. Yeah, that guy knows his stuff. Rest in peace, Dr. Sand. Rest in peace. He's in the heaven realm now. We have to X-ray again.
Rogue Squadron, this is General Riken. One of our shuttles will rendezvous with a small convoy from local resistance on Barkesh, which must first travel through Imperial territory. They carry equipment and supplies vital to the rebellion. Your mission is to rendezvous with that convoy and escort it to the landing zone. Good luck.
Luke, we've already got trouble. Real good. Take your targets and go. Good shooting.
Got him. What am I doing here? Am I just watching these cool transporters? They're all green, so they're all friends. Oh no! Villains!
All right, Rogue Group. The supply vehicles have begun moving. Their escort will follow shortly.
Yeah, I guess I'm...
The smaller craft are the combat vehicles. Stick with the 5 transports.
You got it. Personally blame Dr. Sand for the Electric Sun 20. Well, I mean, who else is there to blame? Because Tim was fully and completely exonerated.
Rogue Squadron, where's our cover? That convoy's not gonna last much longer.
Failed this mission so many times. It's probably not a... No. Yeah. Probably not a lot of hope for me then. I went to the dentist today. That's right, I went to the dentist. All of my teeth, they got touched. They touched all my teeth, each and every one of them. I thought maybe they would leave a few of them alone, but no, each tooth got touched. I thought I was just going for a cleaning, but they also did some checkup stuff. So, like, they brought me up to what I can only describe as the device. And they were like, alright, take both of your hands and grip this area. And I gripped that area. There were these two handlebars. And then I had to put my chin on this one section. And then this tube went into my mouth that I had to bite down on. I had to bite down on this tube. And so I'm there with multiple points of contact. And then these panels all around my head began rotating around. I had these rotating panels spinning around my head. Wow, 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 wow. And after that was all done, I was not told the results, but I assume everything was fine on account of nothing was said about it. Courtney Collins, thank you for the 2 Australian. The device will be our downfall. Yes. I agree. Based on my experience with it, I think it will be. It was very sinister.
Luke, we've already got trouble. Real good. Take your targets and go.
After the device, my dental hygienist sat me down and took out a Dr. Seuss looking thing. Some sort of phenozzle. Some sort of a flaboo fiend. Some kind of Dr. Seuss thing. And she stuck it in my mouth and was measuring something. I don't 100% know what she was measuring, but she kept saying, "I'm looking for pockets." It's like, oh, I'm trying to find any pockets. Thankfully, she did not find any pockets. She didn't find any pockets, not one pocket. So, I'm good in terms of pockets.
Watch for enemy fighters.
Oh no, my god. One thing you don't want is mouth pockets. That is one thing I don't want. It sounded like it would be bad if I had them, and I didn't, so. My old dentist never used this particular tool, though. So I just was not familiar with it. Maybe he did and he just never brought attention to it. Maybe he just never told me about it. Maybe he just checked for pockets on his own. Without letting me know what was going on. Oh, well, we're halfway through the stream. We have got a birthday to celebrate.
Escort the supply convoy to safety.
Yeah, I'll give it my best shot. In just a minute. We got a birthday to celebrate. One birthday. It's Andrew's birthday. Happy birthday, Andrew. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Andrew. 1 out of 365. 0.25, I guess. Data's been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What in the world is your luck number for the year? 7. We've had a lot of low numbers lately. How about your letter? Interesting. Look at that. Wow. How's the weather? Dottie. Any of this hatch an egg? No. Got a joke? Birthday machine has written a joke just for you, Andrew. Here's your joke. Knock, knock. Who are you? Nice whale. There's an SNL skit like this, but with a shark. Back in the 70s? Or the 80s. One of those E's. Nice whale? Who? Nice whale, a sadness beyond all other feelings in a never-ending cycle of hope and loss. Ha. Birthday machine has looked at the stars, determined that your friend constellation is the Friendly Tree. Enemy star, Chi Lita, number 7543. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data and the charts. My God. No. Gather around, everyone. It's time to sing. But to whom? Andrew, of course. Join me if you can. Happy birthday, dear Andrew. Celebrate our pal Andrew. The orbs float above us. The horse who says Andrew. What's your name? Oh, right, Andrew. Sing along, la la Andrew. We can't find the lost rings. A kingdom of bugs. Beautiful. Finally, we have one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Andrew. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art. Beautiful. What a piece. Unbelievable. That horse is putting its butt a little too close to that woman. I'm worried for her, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Happy birthday, Andrew. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. A boop-a-da-boop, boop-a-da-boop. What if there was a droid that was like, boop boop? What if a droid just said boop boop and didn't beep? What if there was a droid and the droid said boop? This is nothing. What am I doing? God. These things are too powerful. And too hard to... Oh my god. Too hard to get rid of. First thought when I was watching the new vid was, this looks familiar, I've seen this. Yeah, that particular story has always greatly disturbed me. Courtney Collins, thank you for the 2 Australian. Boop. My god, we got a robot in the chat. We got a robot. You heard it there, boop. That's what robots say. I guess it's also what people say when they're touching their pets' noses. Train's body lying on the hillside specifically. Oh. Interesting. Did we do it?
The shuttle is clear. She'll pick up the rest of this cargo. The Rebel Alliance will appreciate those supplies, especially after we lost Yavin Base.
Mission complete. I think you described it. One stream and the image stuck with me. Yeah, I think months and months ago when I first had this idea, I talked about it. I'd forgotten that I had, like, described it visually. I think at that point I had decided not to do the idea. Because at the time, I went and looked to see if any, like, Thomas the Tank Engine stuff had been put out recently, and there had just been, like, a big video. And I was like, well, I don't want to seem like I'm riding on the back of this or whatever, so I filed it away. But I was running out of time this month because of all the shipments and stuff.
Race against time to recover the crew and cargo of a downed rebel ship before the Imperials beat you to it.
The search for the Nona. The search for the Nona. We're looking for the Nona. Where should one start? With on cinema, at the cinema? Podcast. I mean, you can start with the podcast. I think the I think it's completely fine to just start with season 1, episode 1 of the visual show. Like they figure out their bits and stuff in the original podcast, but you don't need to go through all of that. There's a website on cinematimeline.com. I'll post that link in chat. This is only up until the show moved to the High Network. So the show, to watch like recent on cinema, you have to watch it through the High Network website, and you need a subscription for that. Completely worth it. It's, you know, an independently produced show. There's a lot of time and money that goes into making it, but you can watch pretty much everything before then online. There's a lot that's available. For free. Alright, we gotta use the A-Wing this time.
The A-Wing is the fastest fighter we have.
Thought it ended with the trial. No, there's been like 7 seasons since then or something.
Called the Nona recently crashed somewhere in this vicinity. It was carrying a team of rebel soldiers and stolen Imperial equipment. You must find them before the Imperials do.
6 seasons. No, it's been consistent. Every year there's a new season.
Have to keep searching for the Nona. Right with you, boss. Stay low. I'm hit! I'm hit! Shields are a little weak.
Perfect. These games make Star Wars look so dull. Yeah, I think this is a pretty impressive N64 game, but I think it's really hard to I'm trying to think of any like Star Wars. That's a friend. Star Wars games that have truly created a sense of like bombastic excitement. I don't know. Like, I understand why so many of the video games are pew pew shoot stuff. Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. I gotta play that on stream at some point. That has a lot more of what I want out of a Star Wars game. I'm not like a massive Star Wars fan or anything. I do like a lot of Star Wars stuff. It became less interesting to me once Disney took over and axed all the extended universe stuff. You know what's especially vile? Disney stopped. So a lot of extended universe stuff, a lot of the novels and what have you, are still in print. There's a lot of like comic stuff, and a lot of the writers and artists of that stuff rely on the royalties that they earn from the continued sales of that stuff. And after Disney took over, Disney stopped paying their royalties. Disney just straight up stopped paying them. And when the writers and artists and stuff complained about it, Disney said they had purchased the Star Wars license. They owned Star Wars, but they had not purchased the obligations, so they didn't have to pay them. You might think to yourself, that doesn't seem right legally, and you're right. But in order to fight that, you do need to, you know, go to court against the might of the Walt Disney Corporation. Where are we going? Pew pew. Oh no, those are friends again. Oh, I have such a hard time. This is such a like video game thing. In my head, I'm always like, man, I miss when video games didn't have so many indicators on screen. And then I play a game like this, and I'm like, where's the bad guy? Where's the bad guy? I can't tell which is the bad guy. Which is good guy? Which is bad guy? I shoot good guy accidentally. I don't know which ship is bad guy. What the heck? Oh, is this whole big ship the red thing? Yeah, I think it is. Alright.
We've just lost contact with the shuttle.
Does that mean I lost? Yeah, I guess so.
I'm picking up multiple signals. Tides and coming in fast.
This game is hard.
Throttle up, Rogue. Have to keep searching for the Nona.
Yeah.
With you, boss.
Actually, I could play it with the Game Genie. I could cheat
Shields are a little weak.
if I really wanted to. That's okay. Sometimes you run into something accidentally, and it's all over. You're a pro, you got this. I'm not a pro. I'm extremely unpro. There are games I'm good at, it's not games like this. accidentally backed out.
Rogue Squadron, this is General Riken. A rebel ship called the Nona recently crashed somewhere in this vicinity. It was carrying a team of rebel soldiers and stolen Imperial equipment. You must find them before the Imperials do.
Alright. Wait, do I actually have to find someone?
I'm picking up multiple signals. Ties and coming in fast. Throttle up, Rogue. We have to keep searching for the Nona.
They call them TIE fighters
Stay low.
because everyone has to wear a tie to fly them. It's black tie only if you want to fly a TIE fighter. The X-Wing is called X-Wing because you gotta be nude. You can only fly it naked. Wasn't there a video game that came out like a couple years ago where this game got pretty good reviews? I was a little bit disturbed by the concept. I'd heard good stuff about this game and I started playing it and I was like, I think this game is too weirdly perverted about its child characters. It's like everyone in the game is like a high school student and they're all mech pilots. But to pilot their mechs, they have to get naked. And this is a reasonably big game. I saw a lot of people talking about it in a very positive way. I just couldn't get past that element. I was playing it and I was like, what the heck? These are kids, right? In Evangelion? No, it's not Evangelion. Do you see Hunt? Yeah, they have like, so there's no like full nudity, but there is character portraits and stuff. 13 Sentinels. Yeah, that's it. That was the game. 13 Sentinels. And the character art and stuff for the characters, like, I can tell it's pervy because the character art for the women characters is done very differently than the character art for the men. So yeah, oh no. I was just I just felt like a lot of the reviewers maybe breezed over these elements in a way that maybe shouldn't have been breezed over. Like, here's the thing. I think that there's like I've played games or watched movies or interacted with art that involves children in a stage of their life in which they're like beginning to, like, they're hitting puberty, they're beginning to experience the world in a vastly different way. And there's a lot of media that explores that stuff in a way that's about exploring those ideas and not about sexualizing children. And I think, like, okay, so there's this web series. It's called Tiny Husband. And there's this guy, and he's very small, and he's like, oh no, I've ended up in my wife's slipper. Oh, let me try to climb up the slipper wall to get out of here. Oh no, my huge wife is putting her foot in the slipper, and I'm still in here. And you watch this, and, you know, very clearly, this is a fetish thing, right? There's no doubt what's going on here. It's very obvious. And when I see stuff in 13 Sentinels where children, it's like, oh, we have to pilot these mechs, but we gotta get naked we have to get naked first. What? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. It just, it feels... It feels gross. It feels gross. Failed again.
Rogue Squadron, this is General Riken. A rebel ship called the Nona recently crashed somewhere in this vicinity. It was carrying a team of rebel soldiers and stolen Imperial equipment. You must find them
You've
before
never
the
seen
Imperials
Dragon's
do.
Crown. It's also pretty gross. See, here's the thing. I can, like, sure. But honestly, I could have a lot of respect for pervert games where it's very clear that's what's going on, where it's like, this is a game made by perverts for perverts. That's fine, whatever. The thing that bothered me about 13 Sentinels was that it was doing the pervert stuff, but involving kids. Like that was the thing for me. Like, you know, Dragon's Crown, absolutely, extremely weirdly sexualized. Like, you look at the art in Dragon's Crown, and it's like, yeah, there's a wizard character who's got, she just has like a lot going on in the front. And when she does her spells, they just sort of wave about. And it's like, all right. Yeah, this is quite perverted. But the game's not trying to hide that. It's like, the game is going for perverted. That's what it's doing. It's intentional. Sure. But she's an adult. You know pretty much immediately whether this is going to appeal to you or not. whether it's going to bring you towards or further away. Remember, the male characters are sexualized. Yeah, the male characters are deeply weird in Dragon's Crown, but not sexualized in the way that the women are, absolutely. There has occasionally been media I've encountered like that. Oh, no. Let me get grossed down. That does it both ways, but it's very rare. I know 13 Sentinels is not like a new game or anything, and I'm sure there was some sort of discourse about this at the time. I just remember, like, being a little bit blindsided by it, because there were a lot of very good reviews that really didn't mention that stuff. I think the part that, like, turned it completely away for me is, so there's the extreme weirdness about the child sexualization where they have to get naked to pilot their mechs or whatever. But given the extremely positive reviews, I was like, is this gonna go anywhere? Is there some point to this where I'm gonna be ashamed of my words and deeds or whatever? But then there's this nurse character, this extremely sexualized school nurse who's like being a creep to the children, and I was out. Yeah. It's too much. Probably should have been following this arrow this whole time, because the thing I'm supposed to protect is probably getting blasted. Alright, I'm picking someone up. How do I do that? It says they told me to pick something up.
Inbound fighters. I copy.
Shuttle's picking up people, you must defend it. Oh, I see, okay. Thank you. Looking for the video where the spatula sings in a business meeting on the table. Oh yeah, that one's unlisted. Yeah, that's one of the videos I put out where, like, I had a specific intention in mind, and that intention, so there was a period of time in the 2000s to the 2010s where, like, people would like regularly call things gay as a negative, and it was so ubiquitous that, like, people would say this in wildly inappropriate situations. Like, not that it was ever appropriate to begin with, but like in business situations. Like, I was once sitting in on a pitch meeting or whatever, and someone said that. I was just very surprised by it, and so I made this video with the intention of satirizing that. And all that ended up happening was because I made like a whole song out of it. It became very repeatable. And people just started calling things gay in the comments of all of my videos. And so I had one intention that completely backfired. And like, I have failed in my satire here. It's not the first time I had failed, but it was the worst. So that video's unlisted. Well, thank you for the $2, Henry. You're boundless. Boundless now, Henry. I'm very, very happy for Henry. I'm sure it'll all be fine for Henry now. Thank you, Limb. I appreciate it. Got him. I remember finding that really funny as a kid for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, and like... I should have known at that point, because I had made a similar mistake before, and thought that I had learned my lesson. But had not. I think the song is what really muddled the message in that vid. Yeah, you simply cannot make the thing that you're trying to satirize the fun element, because people, you know, they like fun stuff. If it's very catchy and repeatable, they'll like it. If your goal is to say one thing, and specifically that a thing is bad, you cannot do the marketing for that thing. You cannot you cannot write a fun little jingle for it. Do we mess up?
The shuttle is away.
We succeeded,
Over there,
okay.
Get your squadron out of there.
This is going to sound like very obvious, but the lesson that I learned from that is, if you are writing satire, you should think about it a little bit. You should think about the different elements of the satire you're writing, and whether or not those elements support the satire you're doing. Like, this is embarrassing to admit, but there was definitely a point in my my creative career in which I just assumed that by understanding something, I could write about it without having to actually analyze that writing, and it would just turn out right. I could just start writing a thing, any idea, and not actually sit and analyze it and think about it at all.
Imperial officer Crix Maydeen wishes to join the Rebel Alliance, but the Empire will do anything to stop him. Protect Corellia from destruction as Maydeen makes good his escape.
All right. Speeder.
This is Luke Skywalker. Go ahead.
I've received word an Imperial officer, Crix Maydeen, wants to defect. Apparently he has a lot of information on the Empire's military ground operation. I'm going to contact him after my meeting with the city officials in the Capitol Tower. Keep your eyes open for any sign of trouble.
Okay.
Form up. Picking up something strange on my scope. I copy.
Trouble?
Increase speed, full throttle. Right with you, boss. Maintain visual scanning.
Forget how good this game looks for its time. Yeah. It's a really impressive technical achievement.
Repeat, under attack.
Oh God, no!
Rogue group, we are under. You heard him, full throttle, back to the city.
Even the most obvious satire can go right over a lot of people's heads. This is true, but I do think you could analyze, like, a piece of work and say, are people misunderstanding it because people have a tendency to misunderstand things? Or are people misunderstanding it because the way it's put together encourages misunderstanding?
They're attacking the city.
Johnny, the robot on the ledge, thank you for the $10. Oh, no. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. Johnny, thank you. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny is the robot on the ledge. Thank you for that $10. Yeah, stop bombing this place at 7 again. My God. How many times do I gotta zip zap this thing? How many times do I gotta zip zap you? A lot, apparently. There's a lot of zipping, a lot of zapping. Love the new video, Jason. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I realize it's a bit of a 2008 idea. Oh no, I accidentally blew up a friendly turret. I think a couple of years ago I wouldn't have gone ahead with this idea because I would have been like, it's 2008. But you know what? I made a lot of stuff in around the 2008 era. How many people are still making 2008 stuff? Not all that many. This is sort of... You know, there's... You think about like artists who have styles that just aren't around anymore, and there's still value to that. Is it? It feels like it to me. Like not in the execution. The execution is more modern. But grim Thomas the Tank Engine stuff feels like a older internet kind of idea. I guess they still do stuff like that. Thomas is Eternal. Hey, get over here. Stop it. Got him.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Rogue Squadron, this is Crix Medine.
Hello.
Before I could reach Riken, and I've been down in the tech center. Can you get me out?
Sure.
Affirmative. Luke, I've got my hands full. Can you get them?
Still see Dark Teletubbies stuff. When are we getting Dark Tweenies? Tweenies. I don't know that I know what the Tweenies are. 1 second. Oh.
Protect the Capitol Tower. Protect the Tech Center.
Yeah, I should get some Dark Tweenie stuff going. But yeah, look at these things. Scuffy could definitely put together a puppet like this. Hey, you.
That's the tech center. Crix Medine's inside.
Stop it. Hey, yeah. The number of zips and zaps I'm seeing here is unprecedented. habit. No!
Yeah, I've got a problem here. Inbound fighters at 1013. Hold on, Wedge. Han, Chewie, well, what are you doing here?
How you doing, kid? Thought I might give you a hand. This is my hometown, after all.
Bomber, thank you for the $9.99. Realizing all my messages are being blocked. Oh no! Must be in YouTube jail. Can't tell you your Henry video is beautiful. That all you chatters are cute. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube is blocking your stuff. Thank you for the kind words, though. I do like how the video came out. I wasn't sure, while working on it, it was like... It doesn't work at all if the vibe isn't right, because it's all vibes. It's 100% vibes. So it wasn't really until the end in which I was like, alright. Alright, it's worked. I don't think I could have made this video like 6 or 7 years ago. I don't think I would have gotten the vibes right. I could do it now. I have more control over my vibes. Oh, I'm very sorry YouTube's blocking you. Is that a human? Ooh, ooh. I can't tell if those are villains or people. Villains aren't people, by the way. You can kill them without worrying about the blood on your hands. It's not human blood, it's villain blood. No, but really. What am I? Yeah, they must be villains. Ooh. We did it.
We lost good people today. Return to base, team.
Yeah, I guess I failed. Oh, I see. Yeah, opponent's messages aren't showing up in live chat. I mean, top chat. But they are showing up in live chat. Yeah, there's two different, this is very strange. YouTube used to do this thing, and I haven't seen it for a while, where when there was a message that was being hidden from top chat, it would show me, and I could approve it. I could approve the message. I could tell YouTube, no, this message is fine. This message is okay. Don't worry about it, YouTube. And I used to do that pretty frequently because YouTube commonly incorrectly flags stuff. But I guess that just doesn't happen anymore. I guess I just have no control over it. Just now realizing you can switch from top to live chat. Yeah, they make it extremely unnoticeable.
I copy. Increase speed, full throttle. Right with you, boss.
Like, I never switch because I thought it was still showing me the messages it was hiding. Like, that's why I keep it at top chat, because a little thing would pop up. Can't see them in either live or top when I use another account. Well, they are showing up for me now in live chat.
Imperial probe droid, dead ahead.
If anyone else can verify. If anyone can see the message that says I can't see them in either live or top when I use another account, let me know. If you can't see it in live chat, I can see him after switching. Okay, great. That's good to know. If you get the better TV extension, you can actually change a setting to make YouTube chat always default to live chat. Yeah, I gotta get that.
Investigate some strange readings.
Yeah, I'm installing that right now. How do you default to live chat with YouTube with better TV? I'm looking at the settings and stuff, but settings in the 3 dots in the top right of the chat. Refresh. Aha, there it is. Thank you, appreciate it. Auto live chat view turned on. Well, thank you. I will now automatically see live chat, so that's good. There's no reason for me to have it in the other one if YouTube's gonna hide those options for me. Ever streamed Shadows of the Empire? No, I don't think I have.
Repeat, under attack. Get back here as soon as you can. Rogue group, we are under. You heard him, full throttle, back to the city.
Be nice if YouTube would tell you when your message doesn't go through. So, the main reason to not show you that is because they are doing this as, like, ostensibly it's as, spam suppression. And if they gave you a notice, then anyone who's, set up a spam bot, it would be very simple for the spam bot to, as soon as it notices that its messages aren't going through, it switches to another account to continue on. So it's like, there is good reason to not tell you. For the sake of, the sake of spam. But they really should allow the person doing the live stream to see the messages it's blocking and approve the ones that are not spam. Because YouTube's not going to get that right all the time, but someone moderating the stream chat can get it right all the time. I can do that work, it's fine. Like Twitch, or like YouTube just used to do. YouTube had this feature. This is how it used to work. It used to work like this. Regularly, there would be messages that would pop up in chat in which YouTube is like, we think this is spam. Approve? And I'd be like, no, that one's fine. Approve it. Malphazar, thank you for the $2. Test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sibilants, plosives. Plosives. Sibilants. That's a good word. You gotta watch your S's and your P's. Like YouTube are thinking more for the convenience of streamers who get thousands of chatters. I mean, even for those, like, just having the option to moderate that stuff, like, I mean, to be frank, Twitch has a much larger live streaming audience, like in general. Not for this stream, but you know, for streams in general, and they have that feature, and it works fine. It works okay. A little queue that forms. You know what? Actually, let me
Protect the Capitol Tower.
Yeah. Alright. There's a feature I might turn off because of how it works now. Alright, yeah, YouTube has different levels of content moderation. I've gone ahead and turned off what I can turn off. I don't actually think this is turning off their spam suppression, but I've turned moderation to none. I think this might actually just be for, like, comments left. Robert, thank you for the $5. Can you see this message? No. And the reason I cannot see it is because seeing is a social construct. And society doesn't exist. According to the great philosopher Margaret Thatcher. According to the wonderful, great philosopher Margaret Thatcher, society doesn't exist. a society. No! Extremely funny. Like, I mean, not funny. It's deeply messed up. But Margaret Thatcher stripping back all of the just a lot of the social safety net in the UK. Yeah. Privatizing a lot of stuff, just in general. In general, making it so that society has a much harder time functioning. And as a response to, criticisms of this strategy, saying, well, society doesn't exist. How can I be harming society if society isn't even real? Have you thought about that? What exists is the family. But society, that's a no-go. That's not real. Not real. I can't harm it. It doesn't exist. Sorry.
That's the tech center. Quick, Nadine is inside.
You hate girl bosses, Jason. I feel like
More bombers headed this way.
I feel like there's been so few girl bosses who haven't been some sort of terrible criminal against humanity.
Well, what are you doing here?
How you
But-
doing, kid? Thought I might give you a hand. This is my hometown after all.
But if anyone knows of any positive girl bosses,
The Capitol Tower. Maintain visual scanning.
I'd love to hear about them. Elizabeth Holmes. Elizabeth Holmes. That's a girl boss to end all girl bosses. I feel like I really like girl boss characters in media. in real life, though, it's hard to get past the crimes. I don't really understand. Am I just supposed to be going around shooting all these little people? Oh no. No. I just made it out of that. Okay, ignore the troopers. Okay. I guess we're at the end of the stream. I don't even need to be doing this.
General Reagan! We lost good people today. Return to base, team.
No, I guess I lost. Okay. Never mind. Well, we tried our best. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Be back tomorrow, continuing Deus Ex, The Conspiracy on the PlayStation 2. Deus Ex, The Conspiracy. Deus Ex, The Conspiracy. Casey Anthony. Oh, God. That was here. That was in Orlando. Yeah. Is that a girl boss thing? Murdering your child, is that a girl boss thing? I guess it could be. Getting away with it is, I think. Did she get away with it? One second. Oh yeah, no, she totally did. I know she had some sort of charge that she didn't, like she spent some time in prison, didn't she? Maybe not. It's been a long time. Yeah. Sorry, I should have said allegedly earlier. Allegedly killing her child. But like Tim Heidecker, she the charges did not stick. On March 1st, 2025, Casey posted a TikTok video announcing her new career as a legal advocate. Promoting her email newsletter, she says she's planning to use Substack to advocate for women, the LGBTQ community, and her deceased daughter, Kaylee. You know what? Yeah, I think she is a girl boss. Oh, God. She's like an empty bottle. She's like an empty bottle, drained of everything in my mind. Like Tom Cruise Jr. Porter. Rest in peace, Tom Cruise Jr. Gone but not forgotten. As opposed to forgotten but not gone. Oh, what a pull. Dolly Parton isn't a girl boss. She's cool. Dolly Parton. So, first of all, I will say, on the whole, I'm pro Dolly Parton. I don't think there's many people who are not. But she's a little bit of a girl boss. There were some, you know, labor issues at her theme park. What was the oh yeah, she theme park had a couple of things in it that got changed in 2018 too. It's fine. Dolly Parton in general. You can't really expect very wealthy people to be perfect. Perfect angels. I think Dolly Parton does a lot of genuine good with her wealth. She maybe commits the occasional labor violation, but, you know, nobody's perfect. Like the fake James Dean guy didn't stick around long. Yeah, that guy has wild energy. I loved every time he showed up in something, but I understand why he doesn't show up in stuff anymore. I just always felt like he was moments away from actually attacking someone. Oh, wait, I gotta, one second. Alright, I'm gonna go and eat something. I'm gonna eat a thing. And then, probably write some letters or something. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night. A great morning, afternoon, evening. Whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.